I'm gonna give you the rundown.
Young Dolph's artist, Big Moochie Grape, was telling us how he learned about Young Dolph's demise. He was headed from Memphis back to Atlanta when he heard about the news. Dolph didn't show up to Big Moochie's turkey drive. Now it's day 2, November 16th. Kenny Money's turkey drive. Run it.
So at the turkey giveaway, I shoot a video. So my whole night I was just busy that Monday. You know what I'm saying? I did turkey drive till they got dog, shot the video, bam. Then went to sleep. Next day was Kenny Money turkey drive.
Yeah, man, we got whole U-Haul full of it again, man. Whole lot of this, whole lot of everything, whole lot of turkeys, man. You mean? Pull up, get on the way.
So I pull up. And then I end up seeing Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Not his turkey drive, we ended up pulling up somewhere else.
So did you hear that? He said it's the next day, Kenny Money's turkey drive. And he said that he pulled up. He said he seen Dolph, but it wasn't at the turkey drive. We ended up pulling up somewhere else. I wonder where they ended up pulling up at. Big Moochie Grape didn't say where they ended up pulling up at to meet Dolph. Okay? And Dolph did not show up to Kenny Money turkey drive neither. And I find that very suspicious. That's suspicious. So Dolph missed 2 of his turkey giveaways for his artists that he said he would be there the whole week, giving away turkeys all throughout the city. Cause, you know, his artist was from different parts of Memphis. So it's kind of suspicious that Dolph wasn't at 2 turkey giveaways the days before he died that he was scheduled to be at. Now, Moochie said a cop, a friend of the family, was giving him information on what was going on with Dolph. You know, because so many people were saying so many things. And could that have been the same car that was initially at Hickory Hill for the turkey giveaway that Monday? Is that the same cop?
So I ended up seeing him, so we talking. I'm like, what you finna do? He like, man, I'm finna pull off and go somewhere. So I'm like, all right, I'm finna go to the hood. I'm finna go to my hood. So Bam I leave. So Bam, I had to get on the plane, come back out here. So it was an early morning flight, so I get on the plane. It's Wednesday, so I get on the plane.
So Moochie said when he seen Dolph, you know, woo, they chopped it up for a little bit or whatnot. Then he was like, hey, what you finna do? Dolph told him, I'm finna pull off and go somewhere. I wonder where Dolph was pulling off and about to go, because he didn't go to Kenny Money's turkey drive that day. He didn't go to Big Moochie's turkey drive the previous day. So the question remains, what was Dolph doing Monday and Tuesday doing those turkey drives? Now, he had the cancer center interview that Monday, but after the cancer center, it's the turkey drive. Big Moochie's, he didn't show up. Kenny Money's, no Dolph. So where was Dolph after Moochie talked to him? He said Dolph had to pull off and go somewhere. He said he went home because they had to catch an early morning flight the next day, and he skipped to Wednesday when he caught that flight. So they didn't go clubbing that night, you know, of the 16th, because Dolph was allegedly supposed to be at Ruth Chris, right? So Moochie said he went back home and went to sleep because he had to catch that flight the next day, y'all. And was Dolph's brother with him that day when Moochie seen him, or was Dolph by himself?
Soon as I make it to, you know, when you get to, when you got off the plane and you go to the little, what the little called, like the little trolley thing?
Terminal stuff.
Yeah, the little terminal thing. Bam, when I get right there, I end up pulling out my phone. So when I pull out my phone, I got like 70 missed calls, like 66 text messages, shit like that. So I'm like, wait, so bam, I get the, you know what I'm saying? But how I really found out, like my cousin, her, you know what I'm saying, her baby daddy is a MPD, like actual police officer. So he called me, he was like, I'm on the way up there to the scene. He was like, I'm gonna let you know what's really going on, cause it was so much shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause it just happened, you know. I love to talk and love to just, like, I hate it, but this life though, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all they do, just wanna make they, say some shit and gonna swear to God that this the truth and make them believe them whole time. I mean, ain't none of that going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what they do, so. Yep, so, bam, so it was, I get the call. So by the time he ended up pulling up to the scene, I'm in the Uber now, going home. So he called me. He was like, yeah, that's him. So right, you know what I'm saying? Just, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. All that shit, it hurt. You know what I'm saying? But still hurt to this day, but you know, I'm gonna keep going for my. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna know. Like, yeah, Moochie. Like, yeah, I'm the one. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? And bro knew. You know what I'm saying? Paper route draft pick. You know what I'm saying? I'm most definitely him. You know what I'm saying? So.
Big Moochie Grape said he seen Young Dolph November 16th, the day before he died, but not at Young Dolph's artist turkey drive. Kenny Money had a turkey drive that Dolph also didn't show up to the following day, after he didn't show up to Big Moochie's turkey drive, which was the first official one that was not televised. The news didn't cover it. Neither did they cover the second turkey drive, which was Kenny Money's. Ponder this. Why did Dolph not pull up to Kenny Money's turkey drive to meet Big Moochie? Why did Young Dolph have to pull up to a totally different location, an undisclosed location, according to Big Moochie, because he won't say where they met? Just to meet this man, to talk about woo woo woo, and that's it. You know, that was the last time he said he talked to Dolph, when he asked Dolph, what you about to do? And Dolph said, man, I'm about to pull off and go somewhere. So that was his last conversation with Dolph, according to him.
So I ended up seeing him, so we talking, woo. I'm like, what you finna do? He like, man, I'm finna pull off to go somewhere. So I'm like, all right, I'm finna go to the hood. I'm finna go to my hood. So bam, I leave. So bam, I had to get on the plane, come back out here. So it was an early morning flight, so I get on the plane. This Wednesday, so I get on the plane.
So allegedly, Big Moochie says Dolph tells him, man, I'm about to pull off and go somewhere. And then Moochie tells him, well, I'm about to go back to my hood. So I assume it was no more interaction between Dolph and Moochie on the 16th after that conversation. Now, the question is this. Where did Dolph go again? You already missed 2 turkey drives. 2 of them. 2 turkey drives Dolph missed that was not televised by Jeremy Pierre or WREG or any other news station out of Memphis. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Why wasn't they talking about Dolph's philanthropy before he got killed? Moochie never said if he met up with Dolph by himself or he came with some more guys. See? He never said if other pre-members was there at the meeting with Dolph when they pulled up, because it's very suspicious. Because Dolph was alleged to be at Ruth Chris later on that night with that same yellow shirt on, those same blue jeans, those Air Force Ones, and that blue hat, baseball cap. And that bag in his hand, that designer bag that was probably full of Honduns, right? And not to mention, Dolph had on the same clothes from the 16th on the 17th when they ran down on him at Makita's homemade butter cookies. Now, why did Dolph have on the same outfit from the day before? Wowzers. Yeah. After Big Moochie said he talked to Dolph, he said he told Dolph he was going back to his hood because, you know, he had to go get up early to catch a flight, right? So Big Moochie had already made plans to catch a flight early that Wednesday morning. That's what he said, early. Okay, so how early was it, Big Moochie? You never said. Because from Memphis to Atlanta to Georgia, it's an hour and 20 minutes. So between that hour and 20 minutes, when you was flying from Memphis to Georgia, that's when Dolph was getting killed, getting assassinated, brother. Moochie said as he got off the plane and he was walking through the terminal, you know, he was checking his phone, he got 70 missed calls, 66 text messages about the incident with Dolph, evidently. So that's when he stated that his cousin's baby daddy is a police officer for MPD, for Memphis Police Department. And he said, you know, it was so much stuff going around that, you know, this guy that was a police officer, you know, part of his family, can tell him the real and what's actually going on. So he called Moochie back and said, yeah, it's him, bruh. It is Dolph. You know, Dolph dead. They killed him at Makita's homemade butter cookies. Yeah, it's real. No capper. So just in case you missed it, this was Moochie's response after he found out. Right after he just landed in Georgia, just from leaving Memphis, that his CEO, who signed him to this major record deal, Young Dolph, has just been gunned down.
Yep, so, bam, so it was, I get the call. So by the time he ended up pulling up to the scene, I'm in the Uber now, going home. So he called me, he was like, yeah, this him. And shit. All right, you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. All that just, it hurt, you know what I'm saying? But still hurt to this day, but you know, I'm gonna keep going for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna know. Like, yeah, bullshit. Like, yeah, I'm the one, put it like that, you know what I'm saying? And bro knew, you know what I'm saying? Paper route draft pick, you know what I'm saying? I'm most definitely him, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So Moochie is sticking to the story that he didn't talk to Dolph after he talked to him the day of Kenny Money Turkey Drive. He just got up early that next morning of the 17th, the day Dolph was killed, and got on the plane going back to Georgia, to Atlanta. That's when he found out, when he landed, that Dolph, his CEO, was assassinated. You're watching the Rundown Podcast. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. I appreciate all my subscribers for sliding with your boy every time. And say, man, hey, man, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button, and look, turn on post notification so we can slide whenever I get the drop. You already know what it is, man. It's deeper than Buddha, you. And guess what? I'm gone.
Pepper Illuminati. I started that. Dolph was just with my move. Dolph with 100% behind me. It's my move. I started that. What you saying? And guess what? When that tape came out, I got a 6-figure check behind that tape.